Hey people, Aziz Army here, back with the next part of my Dark Souls 2 replay on PS5. So, last time we finished up the Old Iron DLC. After getting my butt kicked around town, we managed to defeat the Fume Knight, Sir Alon, and the Smelter Demon. The worst boss run, the Smelter Demon one, well, the one I thought was going to be the worst, we actually managed to do first try fine. It was Sir Alon and the Fume Knight that were just kicking my ass. Anyway, we've travelled to the Shaded Woods, and this is now the Shrine of Winter. So this is going to take us to the final DLC. And what I decided to do is once again change the weapon up, and what better to use than a fire sword. So we're going with the Smelter Demon sword in the Land of Ice, so we shall melt them. They shall all sit as piles of ash by the time we are finished with them. This is probably the coolest looking DLC, I think, out of all of them. Okay. Still getting used to the moveset of this thing. So you've got the first boss here immediately. If you fight this boss, they will be invisible until you get a certain item that we're gonna get in a moment. And then the main boss is actually quite a bit of a trek, because basically we need to unfreeze this whole castle. And once we've done that, then we'll be able to access certain areas, because there's actually 4 knights that'll help you with that fight. So one is automatically there, the other 3 you need to find, but you can only do that after you've unfrozen the place. And then the final boss is in probably what most people consider the worst area in the entire game. Yeah, it's probably the worst boss run in the game as well. Like, if you die against that boss, then we ain't having fun. These guys, you don't need to kill them at all, but basically what will happen is when everything unfreezes, they'll become active. Oh, this thing smacks. Yeah, there are dogs down here. Have to watch out for that. The thing about this sword is it really lets you poise through everything. It's got a very nice fire R2, but it does take up all your durability like very quickly. When you've got to do any sort of long area, I just wouldn't use it. So yeah, there's so many things in this level that you need to go over. Like, all this is frozen. Look, there's a lot of items there. There's just loads of places. So if you can do all of this and then freeze it without dying, then you'll give yourself a lot easier run whenever you have to come back. Then there's items over to the left there. Again, you can't get those. Ow. Yeah, the ones with the ice formations on their back, I don't think you can actually backstab them. Yep. That ice rapier as well is one of the most overpowered weapons in the game. Like if you've got like a magic build, I don't even think you need a magic build. Like you can just kind of, if you can get into the DLC and get that early, just meet the minimum requirements, then basically you can get one or even two. You could dual wield them, and it just ruins people. Like some of the one of the worst builds in the game, literally for someone new to come up against, is someone with like one or two of those rapiers, and then with Havel's armor. It's just ridiculous. Let's just have a little heal here, trying to save some of our Estus. We still have a ways to go. So again, this area, you want to go over here as soon as everything is unfrozen, because there's an elevator by here. That comes out pretty fast, actually. Oh, there we go. There's one of the ice rapiers. So what's the stat requirements? Yeah, that's all you need. 13 strength, 15 dex, and then you just put your rest into your stats to get your weight up. Come on. That enemy is pretty tricky to deal with because it can basically make all different kind of shaped weapons appear from the ice. Ooh. You can go up here, but the main items that you'd want to be getting are all currently frozen. So we'll just quickly dispatch this guy. What? Oh right, okay. I was like, what the hell? Am I backstabbing him from the front? No, I shield broke him. Or guard broke, rather. Quite a few enemies by here. Don't you heal, you fool. For me only. It's a rule of Dark Souls. You are not allowed to heal. I am allowed to heal. I'm sure there's another guy who spawns. I'm just looking at the effect on the sword. You can really see the magma. Okay, this is where we need to go, down there. Again, this is another area that requires the storm to be put out. So this is the key to how you get to the optional boss of this area. There's a flexile sentry down there, and a load of enemies. There's also a really good fist weapon down there as well. Torch. Okay. Something ahead but pointless. Oh, is this the bell helmet? God, this fire sword really does the damage on those guys. Yeah, the old bell helm. So many trolly things they put in this game. There you go. Walk around being a human bell end. Although now I feel, you know, a bit embarrassed because it's quite it's quite similar to the farm helm if you look at it that way, just without the face bit. So I'm gonna light this. But I'm not gonna rest. I think I've got repair powders. Like I'm doing it this way. I'm trying to not rest and everything, but I'm not too sure if I can actually get to a point where I can get back here easily. While all these guys are dead. Once everything is unfrozen. Take care of this guy first. He's been annoying with his range attacks. Nice. Clutch. Okay, that worked out for me. I'm pleased with that. Loyce talisman. Oh, there's a couple of rings about here as well. I think one of them is the dark clutch ring. And there's also the one ring that ring of the embedded. I'm sure that like that one is the one that gives you like a stat boost across the board. But I can't remember what the penalty is, because there's always a penalty. It's never like, yay, this is a boost for everything with no downside. Okay, yeah, that's everything we want to get by here. Nice. This spear is a pretty good weapon as well. I think you get, because they do this move where they stab the ground and all little icicles pop up, and you can do that as well with the R2. Right, so we got another one of these guys down here. Can't remember if the hollows actually attack you. Okay, they do, but too slow to interfere. It's already dead. That is the gate to the optional boss. Right there. This room, there's a load of frozen chests. Pay close attention as well to the frozen mimic, because as soon as everything goes back to normal, so it gets all unfrozen, he will no longer be obviously in that position. He will be hiding again, so an early indication. If you go in here now, you actually know about it, whereas you potentially don't if you never go into that room. So yeah, the game gives you a bit of a prep there. Okay, yeah. So there's a stairway that you can go down here, which is currently blocked off. There's also invisible guys on the bridge. Did I get him? No. Can't see him. That's the whole point of being invisible. But no, oh, there he is. Jesus Christ. Oh. Jesus. Okay. Well, we took care of him somehow. He seemed to be, like, visible at some moments. And then not. Ah, right, I see. So if you hit him, or, like, if he takes some sort of action, then he's visible. Oh, right, okay. I was going to say we could have come over and used this, but alas, it is also frozen. Okay, frozen chest. The DLC so good you have to go over everything twice. Okay. Okay, this is to do with the start of the game. So, basically we just opened a passage right at the start, like the first room that we went into with the guy in the corner, where you go down the stairs. Basically there's a blocked path there, and that will no longer be blocked now. You need to go down there. Oh look, this is the start of the game. I like that about this castle. There's an invisible ladder here. I believe there's a load of dogs down there. Splintered lightning spear. Amber herb. Yeah, loads of doggies. Well, I was going for a plunge attack, but it kind of worked out. Yeah, basically that part's the trap with nothing in it, the invisible ladder, which will be visible, obviously, once we get rid of the storm. This is where the real goodies are at. Right, we still got 8 Estus, so if we can do this... Oh, yes. So when you just pull something off, which, you know, in your mind, that's the type of thing that you do in your mind and think, yes, and then you fall flat on your face. But it worked. I'm quite happy with that. I'm chuffed. Okay. Okay, there's a shortcut now. Yeah, this is a shortcut that you can unlock. So everything becomes visible now. So basically we need to try and get back to the start, because we'll now be able to see the boss. And I think when we've defeated that boss... Ooh, what did he drop for us? Elite Knight Armor. Yeah, once we defeat that boss, we'll be able to stop the snowstorm, if I remember right. And then it's like, okay, now it's time for you to go back over everything. Yeah, so again, this is another one of those places where you can't do it fully until you've got rid of this snow. I'm gonna chuck one of these here. So we can chill in safety. Quite a few enemies to deal with here. We got the amber herb as well, haven't we? So we need to get ourselves some more warmth, so we can do that. I'm gonna need to fix my weapon in a minute as well. I think we've got an invader at the top. I can't remember if he comes when things are frozen and when they're not. Like, I just really hope now at this point that we just don't like die to the boss, because as I said, I've purposely not rested and try to save all my heals for this. Yeah, he's invaded. So basically with this guy, he uses the Loyce talisman, so he's like hidden at the top. So he's one of those annoying rooms to deal with. Oh man. Didn't time that right at all. Literally just about to bonk me on the head with his staff then. Yeah, so basically what this invader does is he waits near the top, disguised, and then he obviously goes for the backstab then. So it's one of these. I'm gonna say it's this one. Right, he's one hit away. Bye-bye, Mr. Invader. Yeah, I think you either go out the door to go back to the boss, and he tries to get you there, or obviously you go for this chest, which has got the talismans in. Okay, yeah, this takes us nicely back to the boss. So yeah, we won't be doing. Who's this? The NPC. Okay, I'd rather just use another one of these now, instead of even worrying about my my weapon in the boss fight. Got 8 flasks, so if we stop the storm, basically we just need to make sure we don't rest, and then we can go back through the areas that we just went through, and the only things that'll be there will be like the little assassin ones that were hibernating. Explosion! I knew it. Mistimed that badly. This is like the warm-up version of than the king's pet, because it's just Arbor. I thought he'd bit me then. Because that's what the... Now we've seen what this boss is. Obviously the other boss that you fight, the extra one, is 2 of these bad boys. And as soon as you kill the one, the other one will power up. Okay, that was weird. Lucky I repaired my weapon. Because it's almost broken again. Durability on this thing is 4. Okay, so I think we need to go up here. No, this doesn't open from this side. Yeah, we need to come up here now. Have a little brief chat. And then the storm should stop. I think, maybe. We have to just swap weapons instead of burning through all my repair powder. So again, we'll light this, but we won't rest. There's the shield. I think it levels you up. That's a pretty decent item to get. If you're soul level 1 in or just doing a low level build. So there's the boss room. But obviously we haven't got our helpers right now.
Who are you?
I was going to say, if we look up there, you can just about see her.
This land cursed, it gave birth to atrocities until our Lord, the Ivory King, came. My dear Lord, it was with his magnificent soul that he built a Loyce. And contained, but the chaos would not be sated, and the king gave his own soul. Inevitably, the king was drained of vigor and plunged into the chaos's heart. The Loyce was frozen in time, its leader lost. I remain here to contain the chaos, honoring my lord's wishes. Perhaps one day there is nothing here save that accursed. I have that my dear lord might be freed from that unspeakable chaos. I haven't strength to help him myself. But perhaps, though I am yet to know your name, stranger. Kind visitor, I thank you. Let me open the path to chaos. And please, do all you...
There we go. So basically, there's a few different things with her. So basically, when you're in this boss fight, there's the knights, the charred knights that you can fight at the start. And they will drop items, Loyce souls. Okay, now she's telling us about the knights that'll help out. So yeah, so you give her these Loyce souls from the charred knights, and the more that you give her, oh no, you're gonna ruin my thing of not dying. Sorry, mate. We've got work to do. You seem like a nice invader, but I have business to attend to. Oh no, it's blocked off, obviously. God damn it. No. I would disconnect, but I'm gonna I'd have to stop the game completely. What's he doing? They've returned to their world. Okay. Well, that worked out. Okay. Right, let's go before we get invaded again. I'm guessing he was looking for someone specific to do a bit of PvP with. Phew. That nearly scuppered my plans. Right, let's just try and get through this gate before we get invaded again, please. Just trying to remember this gate. No, it doesn't unlock when you've unfrozen things. You do have to go around. So yeah, what we're going to do now is so obviously we've done the one boss, we're not going to do the whole triple boss thing again. But what we'll do now is we'll get the key to the optional boss. We'll wrap up the areas that we've gone over already, and then we'll leave the areas we haven't been to for the next episode. So, the benefit of not resting and keeping ourselves going is we now do not have a load of enemies to deal with. Oh, this is that elevator that I was on about as well. So you can grab this. Soul Flash, which I think is a semi-decent spell. I think there's a set of armor up here as well. Maybe the Wanderer's set. Northern Wanderer or Northern Ward. What? I can't use words. Warder. Don't know why I thought it was the Wanderer set. I think that's maybe the Dark Souls 3 DLC I'm getting confused with, where they added in the Wanderer set because it wasn't there, I want to say. Okay. So this is all unfrozen now. Oh look, we're all covered in snow. Beautiful. But you've now got to watch out for these guys who are just waiting to knife you. As you saw, they don't really do much damage on their own, but they can just get annoying if you're dealing with the crowds of enemies as well. And they'll just obviously go for the backstab, which will do the damage. We didn't kill this one, did we? So there was that big, massive ice block here. Oh. How about you get backstabbed instead? Did you fall? Gonna keep watching my weapon durability while we're doing all this. Just think what's the best thing to do with this bit, because we've got to drop down now. Oh, actually, no, we can do this top bit. What am I on about? So you are hiding in here, assassin. probably seems like very quiet now. The fact that everybody's already dead. Sorcerer's Twin Blade. I don't know whether it just scales with magic or it cast magic. I think it's only that one weird spear that can do that. Let's just have a little check. Oh no, you can use sorcery. Okay, that's pretty cool. So that's those. Then there should be an item over here. I think this bit was obviously available before, but there's no point doing it, as I said, until you get everything. Dark Clutch Ring. I was thinking about where that was. Okay, I think what we will get one of the nights now. Just because I don't want to have to come back to this specific area, and I want to go to, as I said, the newer areas, because there's still a heck of a lot of stuff to do, to be honest, in this DLC. So if we get one of the nights now, at least, and then we can finish picking the bones of the areas we've already gone over. Oh no. Not these guys. No, come to me. I don't want to come to you. You spiky hedgehogs of doom. Just trying to think, am I remembering the areas wrong? I think I might be, because this area might be very long. I thought we could just get up the ramp. Yeah, it is. Okay. There's not a there is a bonfire. No, okay. I think we'll leave this area. Sorry. Yeah, there is a heck of a lot of stuff to do still, even though we've taken out the one boss. As soon as I saw those spiky hedgehogs, I was like, oh no. No. So basically, down that area, there's, I'd say a mini boss. There's also a very trolly invader. There's more of those hedgehogs. There's also some annoying. Where did you come from? Some annoying mages as well. Why have I gone this way again? So we'll go back up to the bridge, because there's a load of stuff on the bridge that we still need to get. And there's also the key. Let's get the key that I was on about before. So, if you try and light these torches before, while the snow is still going, then they just immediately blow out. It's just not possible to do. Obviously you don't actually get anything from killing any of these guys, all the Flexile Sentry. So what we're going to do is, just for time's sake, we're going to grab this. We're going to grab the key, and then we're going to Scarper. Right, he'll do that. We've got the Bone Fist. Now every single one of these guys is just going to run at us. So now we make our escape. Escape. Scap. So we've got 3 of these guys who are now awake. Four over there as well. Sometimes I seem to one-shot them. I think the weapon must have a bit of a sweet spot. Because sometimes we're one-shotting them, sometimes it's 2. Or it could just be the fact that they're sitting down. They do less damage. Right, so now, we've got the gate that we can open, and we can light that bonfire. Is this not open? No, still doesn't open. 5 radiant life gems. Nice. So this is the sled to the optional boss. And I don't know, I can't remember the exact name of that area, but it's basically like a constant whiteout, if you know that phrase. Basically the snow and everything is so strong, you just can't see what's going on. So, bright bugs. Bonfire aesthetic. Plenty of life gems, jeez. I think I'm actually gonna... I know the life gems are just cheap and freely available, but I think I'll stick these on now. Gotta watch not to still be attacking when they leap out, because they will catch you out. Okay, I think there's maybe one more frozen chest we've got to deal with. Alright, okay. We've got the lockstone now. Then the other frozen chest, and I think that's everything then. Is this a piece of armor? Diogo's hat. So this is the stairway. This takes you down to another one of the knights, but that's another brand new area. I think the one area we probably could get away with doing actually is not a full new area, is the one at the end of this. The only thing is we have got the giants to deal with. Elizabeth. Mushroom. We went up there and got all the things in there. Okay, yeah, I think we got about 5 minutes. So what I'll do is, I can't remember how to open this. There's what, 2 or 3 of these doors now that all open from the other side. I can't bloody remember how to get to. I think they all like link to that one area, the extra area that I was on about just now. Right, okay. We can do this bit now. got to be careful here, though. So basically, these giants, they wake up if they absorb a soul. So what you want to do is try and kill them before they wake up. Because basically, we're about to kill a mimic. And as you can see, they've got a hell of a lot of health, which we don't want to have to deal with. What the hell happened then? I don't know why we did so little damage. Oh, nice, we got the symbol of advice. Okay. I thought you normally got the item inside the chest as well as that. Okay, so basically we need to kill one of these two and hope that the soul goes into the other one. Because this is the Nil Greatsword, I think it's called. And basically this is it's a very interesting concept for a weapon. We basically the more times you play NG, the more NGs you go through, new game cycles, the powerful the weapon gets. So one of the souls is going to go into that guy, he's going to wake up. And then we're going to leg it, because we don't want to deal with him. This is going to be the same throughout. Basically there's going to be enemies, and all they want is, they want to be killed. It's their deepest desire to be slain. Let's go over here and see if we can. No, I'm sure there is a. There it is. That'll take us to the last couple of items, that wall. Let's get the knight first. So you walk in, he'll stand up, or she rather. I think they're all she's actually, because that set has got a specific bonus if you're a female character. Oh right, okay. So that takes us round to here. Nice. So we just need to grab this last item then, and then we're ready to wrap up the episode. I want to say it's a great bow that actually scales on strength, because nearly all the bows scale on dexterity, which is fair enough. But like that's the thing, they are great bows, so you kind of think, well yeah, you would need some sort of strength to wield it. No, really? Oh, we pulled two of them as well. Okay, what's the best thing to do here? Apart from flee. No! Don't shoot me. Right, this is the start. Oh, this is not the start. This is where the golem is. The fire clutch rings. That's the second. Oh, I couldn't get the plunge attack. See? That's what I was expecting to happen the first time we did that. Another ice rapier. Okay, we can dual wheel now if we really want. Alright, I'm pretty sure the bow is over here. And this one actually takes you back to the very first area where the mage drops down from. Okay. Pointless ahead. Message ahead. So I think we just need to drop down here. Yeah. This is basically how we started the area. There you go, twin head great bow. I think for some reason I got it in my mind it's similar. Yeah, like see, so it's a bow that relies on strength. So it's an A in strength, but it does need 15 dex. For some reason I've got it in my mind that it's more like the bow that was in the last DLC. Do you know the levitating guys were using? The ones that shoot arrows and do the floppy, spinny attacks, whatever that means. Okay, so I think we've done like as much as we can in terms of progress. So we've defeated the Fizz boss, we've got rid of all the snow, we've gone back and picked up all the frozen items, and we've got one of the knights. So we need to get the last two knights. They're slightly longer areas though to do, slightly annoying. We've obviously got the optional boss and which is the twin tigers, and then obviously we've got the Ivory King himself. So hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, like the video, subscribe for more, and I will catch you in the next one.